Glitter Mates. Welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I am your host, Boss Kitty. I promise it's me. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, I think, to everybody. And you guys get relaxed, Boss Kitty, today. I don't have my ears on. I'm in a sweatshirt. I'm super comfy. Got pigtails going on, so I'm just kind of chilling. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had a good few weeks. We are so close to spring, and I'm so excited. If you were to look over there, there's a ton of little green plants everywhere. I'm very, very proud of them. They're like my little babies. You went to, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just reading. So, Forest Park is so pretty. Thank you. So, yes, Elizabeth, you mentioned Forest Park. That is our colorway of the month. It's our featured colorway. If you go to Boss Kitty Shop and you were to purchase Forest Park, you would get it for 15% off as long as it's in stock. And that's in any base, honestly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what base you pick it out of, as long as we have it in stock. Your audio is quiet. I think TK just came in here to kind of try to fix that for you guys. So, let me just... Sorry, I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm trying to get my pattern up for the project that I'm working on today. Sound is way down again. Okay, so is it fixed? He just came in here for a hot second, so let me know if it sounds any better. Oh, Abby, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Well, there's a 30-second delay. That's why I asked. Because right now, it's got me up in the yellow. You're having the same volume issue. So you guys, all of you are having volume issues right now. Hi, Samantha. We're just going to keep asking about the volume until you guys give me a thumbs up on it. There it is. So I am working on a pillow by Sixel Designs. It's their big skull pillow. Here it is right here. And I'll show it to you over the overhead camera here in a second. And I'm doing this in soot in the background. This is all scrap DK yarn I had. But I'm doing soot in the background. And then it's got a row of ectoplasm, a row of Henson and Oz, and then it's going to have another row of ectoplasm. Now I'm louder. Glad to hear it. So here you are. Here's what it looks like. TK was a little concerned initially that the speckles were going to kind of muddle up the skulls, but I think it looks really great, and I think he likes it too. What's up? Of course. Here's this. And here's this. Now I'm kind of playing yarn chicken. This is all I've got for the soot. Clearly I have more soot, but I don't know if the dye lots will match. This soot is actually from my soundtrack sweater from ages ago. Is there show and tell up? I need to yes, show and tell is up. So go ahead and throw your stuff in there. Yay for skulls. So I'm gonna do the front with the skulls, and then on the back side, I think I'm probably just gonna pick a color and do it. If I had any sassy pants in stock right now, or any scrap sassy pants in DK weight, I would probably do the third row of skulls in sassy pants instead, since sassy pants and ectoplasm are both in Henson and Oz. But I don't. So instead, since I clearly don't have enough of the gray to do a solid back with that, do I have it with me? No, this is the wrong bag. I think I'm going to do cold as ice or something like that. Something bright and solid on the back side. So that's my plan. Give it a bloodied effect. It does kind of give it a bloodied effect, doesn't it? Like kind of a radioactive bloodied effect. I put those up there for you if you want to show. You want me to show those off?
If you want to. They're both going to be stickers. One of them might be as a leading candidate for an updated logo.
So I've got a ton of stuff to show you guys today, actually. Like a lot. TK has been working on updating the logo and potentially doing buttons. We're going to show those off to you guys. He and I have also made our decision on what the musical colorways are going to be for the June box set. And while I'm not going to reveal all of those, I will let you know that if you are a paid tier patron, you can go right now to vote on which two Patreon colors you want to be part of the box set. And I'll go over what those options are so you'll have a little bit of a hint. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's just throw a cat out there too. So congratulations to Pixie Punk, Michelle Stanley, JK, Mork and Mandy. Such a great name. And Bear Bear, you guys are all are members on our YouTube now. Remember, you all got little memberships, which means you'll get a little avatar next to your name. And yeah, that's really cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep saying thank you. So yeah, let's take a look real quickly. I can throw that up real fast. Let's go here. And then let me find this. Can I hear what, Samantha? So it's opening. Here's the logo that TK's been messing with. Maybe it will show up. Hold on one second. There we go. Here's the label or the logo that he's been messing with for your eyes. And he got a new like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not really a tablet, but it helps him with his art. So a lot of this is hand done and then done digitally. I'm really bad at explaining that. Can I hear me? No, I can't hear myself because I don't have earphones in, but I can hear myself talk anyway. But yeah, it's a little bit different. We've got the yarns and fibers on here. The hand dyed. It looks like it's hand drawn, which is really neat. He's still debating whether or not he's going to mess with Pounce or not. There's just a lot going on. I love the font down here with the yarns and fibers. I believe that's how long they've been members, if I remember correctly. I'd have to go look. So this is what he's working on. I like it too. And then if we close that for a second, here is a button he's working on. He's just been having fun working on these things. So here's an example. It's BKHDYAF, which is Boss Kitty hand dyed yarns and fibers. And it's in a little paw print. So we're just working on lots of little things, maybe stickers, buttons, patches, whatever. And just kind of getting the creative juices, his creative juices flowing, because this is all him. But it's really neat. I like it. I think it looks great. It's different from what we normally do. Let's see what else. So we talked about the colorway of the month being Forest Park, which is great. And then those musicals I was going to tell you guys about. So I'm going to show you the 6 potential colorways that the patrons get to vote on for the 2 patron exclusive colorways. So these are the musicals that we decided would make the best patron exclusive colorways, and then you guys get to choose the 2 that you want. So if you're paid tier patron, and that includes Zuzu Zealots as well, then you get to vote on these. So I'm going to show each one of these to you guys. And should I do that here, or should I go? Yeah, I'll do it here. So we've got Hedwig and the Angry Inch is one of them. I'm just going to do it this way. Little Shop of Horrors is a possibility. And I've got pictures from both the movies and the stage versions. We have My Fair Lady. That's one of TK's picks, actually. Phantom of the Opera. Sweeney Todd, which I didn't know this cast of Sweeney Todd existed, and I'm a little jelly. I love the paw too. And then Wicked is our final choice. So those are the potentials for the Patreon exclusive colorways. You guys get 2 of them because there will be 12 colorways in total for the box set, including those 2 patron exclusives. So if you want to vote on those, you have to be a paid tier patron. You can head over to patreon.com/bosskitty. If you're already a free member, you can just elevate that to, like I said, $1 a month for Zuzu Zealots, or you can go Gracie's Gang, which is $5 a month. I think Culticon is $10, and then Hazel's Heroes is $25. In that same vein of thought, we have also picked the theme for the patron exclusive mini skeins that will be coming out next month. So we will be doing a 4 colorway mini skein set. And I think it's 4. I have to double check. It might be 5. And those will have a certain theme. They will have a certain type of what's the word I'm looking for? So patrons chose their palette, their color palette, they chose the theme, and they chose the way that I dye the yarn. So the way it's going to be undertone yarn, like there has to be some form of an undertone to it. You guys chose jewel tones for your palette, and you chose Fey World, or Fey Wild, if you will, for your theme. So we're going to do kind of a spring-esque, natural-looking, jewel-toned, undertoned, Fey thematic yarn. I'm actually very excited about it. It did not go the way I anticipated it going. I really thought when you guys chose undertones and then jewel tones that maybe you would go with the urban spring theme that we had, but I'm pleasantly surprised with what you guys chose. So once again, that is also a patron exclusive thing. If you want to be able to purchase the mini skein set, which will be available next month, you do need to be a paid tier patron. If you want a free set that includes shipping and handling, then if you are an annual subscriber at the Cult of Con level or the Hazel's Heroes level, you will get a free set of mini skeins, including shipping and handling. It doesn't matter if you're in Oregon or if you're in Australia, we'll send it off to you. Only actually worse because I don't have any children. Exactly, Yarn Pirate. That's how I feel. How many patron accounts do I need to vote for all of them? I'm not going to hold you back on that one. You do you, kid. That's amazing. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared for that question. That was really great. You guys will have to excuse me a little bit. I'm a little tired. I'm not going to lie. It's tax season. You guys know that. So my first round of seasonal employees started on Monday, and it's been a little chaotic. It's been super busy. I've been working long hours, and so I'm not quite as peppy or spot on as I normally am, which isn't saying much because I'm all over the place usually anyway. But you know what? Let's crochet for a little bit. Did I ever get that up? Or did I just start to get it up? I think I started to get it up. I'm looking for my well, shizzles. I had started. I thought for sure that I had actually got this up. This is really funny. There it is. I was like, I know I looked for this already. So I'm going to download my pattern real quickly onto this computer so I've got it. Really, so if you've never seen Six Souls patterns before, I'll go ahead and take you guys to her website because they're pretty fantastic. They're very simple patterns, but they're a lot of fun. Just give me 1 second here. Sixel crochet, and they are all crochet patterns. There we go. Sixel designs. So here's her website. This is a array of her different types of patterns you can get. She does have books that have all of the patterns in them. Like this is a mosaic crochet book. And then here are some of her patterns. They're a lot of fun. The patterns are really easy to read. Most of them have some type of mosaic motif to them, which is this type of crochet, as many of you know. There's some really beautiful stuff in here. Lots of gothic inspired stuff, punk stuff, Halloween-esque stuff. I really like this one a lot. Victorian pillow. I could do this in Victoria, go figure. And her patterns run about $4 a piece, so they're very reasonable. She has a ton of tutorials. She has great photos in her patterns. Like, let me see if I can find it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but so if I come up here where her stitch key is, and let's say I don't know what diagonal down means as an example, I can click on it. It'll take me straight to diagonal down. Here is the description of what diagonal down is, but then it also goes through very clearly created pictures and examples of what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And you also know exactly when it's done. And get this, so she shows it to you, and then she shows it to you left-handed as well, which I think is pretty fantastic. So Highly recommend her patterns, and I can't wait for you guys to see this when it's complete. Yeah, Vicky, I'm so sorry. That's got to be really rough. I'm going to be honest, I've gone ahead and put an extension in for our taxes again this year, but mostly just, I mean, also because I'm busy during tax season, but also I don't really feel comfortable sending all of that in while this is all up in the air. I would like to wait until the dust settles a little bit so I know what to expect when I get them in. But it's also kind of the nature of the beast that I just don't have time to do our taxes while I'm in the middle of handling everybody else's. Same crochet. Okay, so let me figure out where I was in this because it's been a hot minute since I've worked on it. I can hear him in the other room, and I don't know if he's talking to me or if he's talking to himself or if he's on the phone with a secret lover. I don't know, guys. I'm so confused. Also, I keep bumping into this. There we go. Minute. Oh, sweet. We're on an easy one here. There we go. So, how have you all been, my loves? Have a cousin who works for the NOAA. Not sure. Yeah, it's certainly nerve-wracking. My mother, she doesn't work directly for the feds, but she works as a third-party contractor. And so she's watching a lot of this happen as well. And I don't wish that on anybody. I'm so sorry for those of you who are having to deal with it directly. Because it's got to be really scary. Not just losing jobs, just in general, all of it. It's a lot of chaos going on right now. Of course, they have until May 15th because then, tax season is basically done. They closed 2 IRS buildings in Oregon, one in Bend and one in Salem. And it's really funny because there are people who've made comments about it and they're like, well, that's good because they never answer the phone anyway. And it's like, that's because they're understaffed, you goon. Like, now they're really not going to answer your questions. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. There we go. Single crochets across. Single crochets. Hi, Morning Rose. It's been so long since I caught your stream. I've been band weaving, trying a new pattern, black and green, bordered by blue. Looking lovely so far. You should, number one, it's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Have a flying kitty cat. But also you should put your project in show and tell. We would love to see it. Oh, that reminds me, you guys, we are going to reveal the winner of our craft along for the fall and winter of 2024. So if you head over to our Discord, you can still vote for your favorite. There should be a craft along channel. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Just one second here. Let me just find everything. Just one sec. Because there's a craft along channel with everything completed in it. And if you just hit on the emoji, the little heart emoji, then that's basically you voting for somebody. So let me find it real quickly. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because we're a little behind on this. So we decided we were going to make that choice tonight. So you guys have until about the middle of the show, I want to say. If I can get Discord to actually open. Where did Discord go? There it is. Open, Discord, open. Boop. Okay. Excellent. I'm just looking for it. Hold on one second. Okay. So if I come over here, it's called over off to the side, MAL Complete Objects, Fall Winter. So you just want to come in here and you want to vote for which one you think should win the $50 gift card, right? So we've got Miss Monster's diagonal hat in here. These are all projects that you guys made with hand spun yarn. The barley hat. We've got Bubbles kerchief knitting I Love Trash. We have Fox Goddess's hat. We have Knit and Craft sweater and vest and sweater. And And we have Fable's hat in here. So go ahead and vote on these. We're going to go ahead and reveal the winner in an hour at 7 o'clock. So that'll be the last thing we do it for the. We'll do it for the end of the show. Hold on one sec. Oh, he just needs the mouse. He just needs the mouse this time. Mm-mm. Okay. Anytime. Yep. But I don't know if you're comfortable with that. No pressure.
You fire off one of your cats.
Oh, I have to fire off a cat. Hold on. There you go. Bring the sound. Kitty cat. Oh. But I mean, cats are super loud, right? Like, that's how cats work. Also, you left all this stuff up. Minimize that. Bring those over here. La 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 la. Get my pattern back up. So how is everybody? You know, aside from the crazy going on in the world, are you guys getting to enjoy spring? I know Bubbles is in town for Rose City Yarn Crawl, which is this weekend. If you are in the Pacific Northwest, it's a pretty big deal. I think I might peek my head in. I don't know if I'll do the whole crawl. That's a lot. Like, there's a reason it's a 4-day endeavor, and I can't take time off for it. And I have game on Saturday. And I have other things that I need to do too, like work in my garden. So I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how I feel, but I would like to at least try to meet up with Bubbles, maybe have lunch. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Matt, hello. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see everybody. I hope you're all doing well. We just talked a little bit about it, but I'll go ahead and touch base one more time. The showcase colorway of March is Forest Park. So if you purchase Forest Park in Kitty Glitter, in BKDK, in Cat's Cradle, in Mohair, whatever it is, if you purchase it, we have it in stock, that is, and you purchase it, it's going to be 15% off. And if you don't know what colorway I'm talking about, give me one hot second here. This is Forest Park right here. It's one of our favorite greens. It's got a lot of lovely undertone brassy color to it, and then it's got this vibrant green on top. It is named after Forest Park, which is a park in Oregon, Portland actually. It's like one of the largest parks within city limits, I think, in the northern I don't remember. It's a big ass park basically. Good to travel, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Morning Rose. I can't wait to look at them. Snow 1 week, then high 70s this week. And snow. We'll see if there's snow during spring break. Bipolar Arizona weather. Portland's the same way. At least that used to be. I don't know if it still is. It gets pretty mild in Salem. Like, we don't get a lot of snow. We got a little bit of snow a few weeks ago, briefly, enough to like close things down. Here is Forest Park in Kitty Glitter. You can see that the Stellina really pops on this colorway. It's so great, you guys. And then we've got it. Just show that off. Here we go. We've got it in fiber as well. So this is on the floof base. This is our BFL base, 4 ounces of beautiful BFL in Forest Park. I think this might be the only skein we have in Super Floof right now. So if you've wanted to try this in Super Floof for a while, you should probably get it sooner rather than later. But you can see like everything just pops on this. It's so lovely, you guys. So yeah, we do have some skeins and some bumps available, and they are 15% off for the month of March. It was 60 yesterday in Cincinnati, and today the temperature has been dropping all day. Oh my goodness. The Kitty Glitter is gorgeous. Thank you, Crocheted. Yeah, Forest Park and Kitty Glitter looks like a morning, like the morning in a forest when everything's really dewy. I love it a lot, if you can't tell. And pictures don't do it justice, unfortunately. We're happy to have you here. So yeah, we've got 15% off of Forest Park for the month of March. In April, we will be releasing our mini skein set. If you are an annual subscriber at the Cult of Con or Hazel's Heroes level for our patrons, then you will get a set for free. That includes shipping and handling. It's only available to our paid tier patrons, though. I can grab yarn. You don't have to throw stuff on my screen. I've got him throwing color at me. He's like, it's just white up there. Throw stuff. I'm like, we can just put yarn up there, though. Let's put some of this up here. There we go. Maybe we'll throw this back up there. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Look at that. Love it. It gives you Christmas feels. The green does. It's a really great color. The green is, and it's very versatile. So yeah, it works really well for like old timey Christmas, natural scapes. I mean, you can use it in any of these. TK is the best producer in the whole world. Like he's always producing in his brain. He's always going. Even when he tells me he's not going to watch the show and he's just going to relax, he can't help himself because he cares so much. And I can't tell you guys how invaluable that is to me. I feel like I should start throwing a skein of mohair ball in my travel bag as emotional support yarn from now because it's so soft. Let's get some mohair up here. Boop. Oops. All mohair. Look, you guys, look at this. It's so pretty. This is Cynthia's lunchbox in mohair ball, and I love it so much. And it's so soft. Do you know who else loves mohair? Zuzu, our youngest little kitty, loves it. She loves to steal mohair and hide it under the bed. She does not eat it. She does not chew it up. She does not beat it up. She unskeins it and turns it into a nest so that she can sleep in it because she's that type of kitty. So the first time she did it, I tried to take it back. The second time I was like, I can't even sell this mohair at this point. So I just let her have it. I know that sounds like an irresponsible thing to do, but if you understood that she has no desire in doing anything with this mohair other than it's a bed. And I'm like, cool kid, you can have the most expensive bed ever. You can pop by my house, get one. Oh, hearts for TK. Yeah, let's give TK a little bit of love, guys. Think it's weird when I settle in on my lap and pet it like a Bond villain. Will you whisper and talk to it about your evil plans like a Bond villain? You and Zuzu are the same. Zuzu is our little punk rock badass kitten. At least she wants to be, but she's so sweet, guys. Like, this cat is ridiculous. So, for those of you who don't know, we have 3 cats. Zuzu is the youngest, and she was part of a hoarder house, and they rescued like 30 cats, and she was the only kitten. So her life was hard when she first started out, right? Like she had to rough and tough it and eat whatever she could find. And she's gotten much better. She was very skittish when we first got her, and we got her very young. She's about 3 now. She's still the smallest out of all 3 cats. Her and Con are very close. She adores Hazel, but Hazel is like, whatever. Hazel has serious big sister vibes. She'll play with her, but then she gets really pissed off at her too. And it's interesting. She doesn't really care too much for wet food. We give them wet food at night. She doesn't seem to care too much for it. In fact, she will let her siblings have it. They'll finish theirs, and they're like, hey, if they look at her, she trots off. She's like, okay. So I have to take her at that point, and I have to put her in the bedroom and shut the door so that she will eat her food and not let the others eat it because she gets distracted. But oh my gosh, dry food. I don't know what, especially in the morning, what it is, but that kid is ravenous. She gets so excited that when TK goes to feed her, he puts his hand into the dish to put the food in there. She bats his hand away because he hasn't left it too fast. Like she's like, yeah, it's in there. Get the fuck out of my way. And then this morning, she finished before the other 2 did, and I had to put her back in the room with TK. He was still sleeping. Not because they were trying to take her food, but she was pushing Con out of his food. And he's like, okay. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. So yeah, she's a bit much. I love her. She loves pets and she loves attention, but she's still really skittish about it. So she gets stimulated and runs. But she's like, love me, love me, love me. Okay, too much. Go bye. Like that's Zuzu. That's all she does. Okay. Sweet. We're back into the green. Oh, look at you guys. Be nice to change to have a skein of yarn to whisper my evil plans. So usually I just mutter them to my club soda and biscotti cookies. It's amazing. Zuzu has champagne tastes. She does. You're not wrong. Oh my gosh, are you so right? Ugh, that cat. Gracie has champagne tastes. Gracie just likes food in general. Like she loves stinky cheese though. Man, she is a big fan of the stinky cheese. But Gracie's the reason we have to wipe the counters down and make sure nothing is left out and make sure there's no dirty dishes that they can get to, that all the pots and pans are put away. Because that girl, she will get up on the counters, just brazenly just start to lick everything that she can find. They're really going to be the death of me. And I mean, I'm okay with it because they're adorable and I love them. So if they want to kill me, they can. Oh, I'm so glad, Gabby. Yay. Let me know what you think. Not play. It's a Zuzu. Hi, baby girl. I don't know if she'll stay. You can come here. You can come say hi to everybody. I know you don't like people very much, do you? I mean, you do. You don't like to be the center of attention. Look, this is Zuzu. Can you say hi to everybody? Not really, Mama. Oh, my goodness. She's a very sweet girl. I know she looks big in my hands, but she's not that big. Oh, I think we're done, Dad. Maybe we're done. You okay? Oh my goodness gracious. What do you want to do? Oh. Okay. Hold on. Give you back to your daddy. She's a very pretty girl. Oh my god, she used to be she's such an awkward looking kitty when she was younger. And now she's just gorgeous. And I have her hair in my mouth. That's always nice. You have to stand in the kitchen and watch your dogs eat. Georgia is good and fast eater, but Harley waits until she finishes, then starts eating. And after I walk away from him, he stops. Yes, that's Zuzu. Like she's just so slow. And I'm like, kiddo, I appreciate you. I love you. But eat your damn food, please. I don't want to stand in here for 20 minutes. And I mean, I guess thank goodness we don't feed them. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. I guess thank goodness we don't feed them like just free feed them. Like they get fed at certain times each day. Oops. There we go. Excellent. Javelinas. What are javelinas? Now I'm curious. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna do another one. Then I gotta remember what these D's stand for. I think it's skip and then double crochet. That's exactly what it is. We'll skip this one and then we will double crochet right here. 1, 2, just like that.
Javelina is a wild pig. They're in the South of America. They've got little husks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember in the Royal Tenenbaums, they kept hiding his javelina? Where's my javelina?
Oh, javelina.
Yeah.
Now I get it. She sunbaths on the porch all day. Unfortunately, 10 have. Okay, I came by a couple nights ago. Oh no. People saw them crossing the street. It's like our turkeys that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this pattern has taught me a lot of different little techniques for stitches, which I've really appreciated. I also like that really other than showing you how to do the stitches and telling you about how many you would need to make a standard pillow, really they just kind of give you the chart. It's just they're like, here's the chart. This is how you do it. Enjoy and make whatever you want with it. So I could make a table runner. I could take this chart and I could make granny squares with it and make a sweater, which would be great. TK wants me to make a patch for the back of my jacket. You know, you can do a ton of things. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. I'm not supposed to actually do that. It's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. These 4 are actually supposed to be single crochets up at the top. Because I'm a goon and I forgot. So just 1 second, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 1 and then here. There we go. Harley's the goober. He is named after the motorcycle my ex used to ride, and we used to joke that he'd get another Harley someday. That's funny. Scheduled than my mom, but I give Ellie breakfast before I get to sleep. Mom also fed Ellie this morning after I went to bed. She had her dinner before I got up to feed her. Axel, yes, I spelled it different on purpose. I don't think that's weird at all. You guys, my mom named me Simi for crying out loud. I can't judge other people and what they name their children. I mean, unless you name your child Asshat, in which case you're just a jerk. I mean, yeah, we feed the cats 4 times a day. I feed them in the morning. TK feeds them early afternoon. Then they get fed late afternoon. That's all dry food. And then they get fed around 8 o'clock at night. They're wet food. You would think that we starved them to death based off the way that they act. 4, 5. So it's going to go here. 1, 2. And then we do a little skippy. So we'll skip this one and we'll go straight into this one. Just like that. Oops. Oh no. I caught the green, which isn't good. Part of it's my glasses. The bifocal is killing me sometimes. Hi, JK. How are you? You're late, but that's okay. You're just on time for you, right? 6:23. You still got like 40 minutes. Your son is Ledger. Also a great name. When is the final move? You worked with a doctor named Simi? Seriously? That's awesome. Boy or girl? Hat. I love it. You're somewhat studying while you listen, Kayla. That's very responsible of you. That wants the Chaos Gremlin on a diet. Oh, yeah, they want ours on diets too. And they kind of have been. Like, Gracie's definitely lost weight in the past few months, which is good because I think she's like 15 pounds. So she has come down some. I think they all have, other than Zuzu. Zuzu's gained, and that's good too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need 6 of these, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, 6. Yes, happy Social Worker Appreciation Month to all of you. Thank you for keeping the rest of us sane. Why is my confetti not working now? There we go. A girl in Everett, Washington. Maybe it's a Pacific Northwest thing. So we'll skip one and then we'll go into this one and just do the 2. 2. I think I'm doing this wrong. I am doing this wrong. Oy, that's on me. I think the DD. Let me double check this real quickly. 2 DC decreased. So it's a single crochet above the second DC. Okay. Yeah, I did that wrong. I'm glad I went back and looked. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and decrease the next two. So we get to there where I've got 2 stitches. Then I'm going to make another double crochet in the next one to 3 stitches. And then I'm going to stitch them all together. So my 2 stitches have now become 1 stitch. But because I don't want to lose how many stitches I have in this row, I have to actually put a stitch up here. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's going in here. It goes in the stitch above where I just stitched. Like that. And that's how you get the shape down there. That's how the skull goes out like that a little bit. Oh my gosh, get off of there. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Like that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I've got my decrease right here and my extra stitch right here. I am diamond painting like a 3-foot Rivendell. What? I've never done diamond painting. I'm afraid I would lose them all. In June to get my degree in social work. Congratulations, Ghost Babe. Labenu, Caleb, that is so funny. I was working on my sociology homework and got to the part where it is asked multitasking while social media is not a good idea. Well, hello and welcome, and good for you for doing your homework too. Oh my goodness. You guys crack me up. Okay, so just a quick reminder. Let's go over a few things, right? Let's just make sure that we've hit all our points again. So hello, welcome. If you're brand new, make sure that you guys hit the like button, and also make sure that you, push the little follow button on YouTube and turn on notifications so you know when we're going live, so I don't pester you in Discord all the time, which I'll do anyway. I'm a pesky person. If you are brand new here, or if you just showed up, this is our featured colorway of the month. This is Forest Park right here. Isn't it beautiful? So the way our featured colorways each month work is we pick one colorway. Forest Park is an example for March. And if we have that in stock, it is 15% off. It does not matter what base it's on. So here are multiple examples. Right? So we've got, this is BKDK. It's our DK weight yarn. You can see there's a lot of depth to this. This is our Cat's Cradle fingering weight, our sock yarn. And this one is Kitty Glitter, which obviously you can see has Selena in it. We've got it in our BFL fiber. We even have it in Super Floof. So we have every option that you can think of. They're all 15% off. Now, if you have to die to order, if you want like 5 of these, they're not going to be 15% off. It's just what's in stock. What's up, TK?
You're 45 minutes in. Try to, I guess 10 of that was countdown. Sometime in the next 10, 15 minutes, don't forget to stretch.
He's reminding me to stretch because he's a good partner. So for all of the month of March, Forest Park will be 15% off. It's a great way for you to be able to try new colorways out that you've never tried before. My hair, I need a haircut. My bangs are getting in my face and they're driving me crazy. What is the purple one? This one right here. This is Cynthia's Lunchbox, and it is in Mohair Ball. It is not 15% off, but it's still beautiful. I don't have a lot of it in stock right now. We're working on it, but this is what it looks like in BKDK. This is what it looks like in Mohair Ball. You can see that the mohair really takes to the purple, while the silk that's in there takes to the pink. It's really lovely. It's a great color, you guys. And it gives a nice glow or halo to whatever you're making. What else? So we have released to our patrons. Our patrons have chosen what they're doing for the mini skein sets. So mini skein sets are going to be undertones with a jewel tone palette, and the theme is fairy worlds, or the Feywild, basically. And they will be spring-esque colors. So very excited about that. That will be released in April. If you are an annual subscriber at the Hazel's Hero or Cult of Con level, you will get a free set. Shipping and handling included. If you are a paid tier member of our Patreon, then you get the ability to purchase it, because it is a patron exclusive set. So just keep that in mind. It's absolutely glows in person. It really does. She's not wrong. What else are we doing? So that's happening in April. The mini skeins are in June. At the end of June, when we come back from Sonoma, we will be releasing our spring/summer boxed set for 2025, and it is musicals. You guys, I'm really excited about this set. It's kind of a little passion piece for me. It's my baby. We will have 12 skeins of yarn. I will be revealing what those colorways are to you in the upcoming weeks, or a week. We'll see. Right now, if you go over to patreon.com/bosskitty, if you are a paid tier level, even Zuzu Zealots, you get to vote on the 2 patron exclusive colorways. You get to vote between 6 different colors, I think it is. Yes, 6. And you get to, the top 2 will be picked. So we've got Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Sweeney Todd, Phantom of the Opera. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. My Fair Lady. Give me a moment because I don't remember. Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Little Shop of Horrors, My Fair Lady, Phantom of the Opera, Sweeney Todd, and Wicked. Those are the 6 options for the patron exclusive colorways. So 2 of those will be patron exclusive colorways. We are basing these off of both the stage version of these shows as well as the movies. More importantly, I will be hosting, fingers crossed, on Discord or Google Meet, I'm not sure. As we continue to get closer and closer to June, on a weekly basis, we will be hosting a movie night showing either the official staged version or the movie of the 12 colors that we have, the 12 movies or shows that we have chosen to incorporate colorways from. So we're kind of going to just do a movie night and get ourselves hyped up about this. And I'm really, really excited. So I promise you that we picked shows that don't suck. Mostly, because we have to be able to watch them. Phantom of the Opera is on there. So let me explain to you the extensive BS that my brain went through when I decided that I needed to do musicals and that we were doing 12 colorways throughout all musicals, because there's a lot of them out there. First, I went through and figured out what every musical was that had a stage version and a movie version, or at the very least a stage version that was recorded well enough to be watched and viewed, right? Then I took them and I separated them into different decades, about 30 years apart for each one of them, so that we could pick, I think I did 4 different sections or 3 different sections. 3 different sections. So we could try to pick 4 from here and 4 from here and 4 from here. Then I let TK pick 6 and I picked 6. I let him pick first because I had also taken each show, looked at the color palettes, and separated them from bold color palettes, pastels, gothic bolds, natural tones, things like that. And I tried really hard to make sure that I incorporated a little bit of all of that into the palette of colorways. So TK picked a lot of shows that had a lot of bold colors in it, like really bright colors. As an example, Little Shop of Horrors was his. Hedwig was his. My Fair Lady was his suggestion, although you can go kind of all over the place with My Fair Lady, honestly. So I tried to go the opposite direction. I picked things that had more dark tones to them or more natural tones to them. You know, I tried to fill in those blanks. So it was an endeavor for sure. And even towards the very end, when I was still putting stuff together, I was still switching things out, going, wait, this is actually better. So definitely a labor of love. You're hoping for Phantom 2? Well, make sure you get over to patreon.com and vote, you guys. I'm doing great. Look at you all with your Phantom of the Opera. I saw Phantom of the Opera in Seattle my sophomore or junior year in high school with my best friend and my parents. Best friend at the time, one of my best friends. And she's actually a professional singer. She's amazing. But I remember we went and saw it, and when they finished, I don't remember what song it was. It was Prima Donna, I think. When they finished the bit where they're all singing at once, Sarah jumped up and like started just hooting and hollering and clapping, which was completely inappropriate, but also spot on because it was really amazing. Avenue Q. Avenue Q is on there, I think. I'd have to go look, but I can't reveal all of them to you guys yet. Actually, I don't think Avenue Q, maybe it is, but I don't know if did I find a stage version of that? Maybe I did. I'll have to go look. Phantom of the Boulder Dinner Theater for my birthday when I was a kid. I think it was my first musical. My first musical was Les Mis in fourth grade. That's all I wanted for Christmas. And I made these little American flag pins that my grandmother sold at her work for me so that I could make the money to buy myself a sweatshirt. And it was like $40, which back in the 90s, and for a fourth grader, that's a lot of money. But I was able to raise the funds for my sweatshirt. I wore it until it fell apart or until it was too small for me. It's all I wanted. Like my parents went and saw it and they were listening to the music and I was like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. And my mother made the mistake of and at that point I was like in second grade. And she made the mistake of telling me that when it came back to town, she would take me or she would make sure that I was able to go. And so that was my birthday gift or Christmas gift. And then they couldn't afford both a ticket for them and for me. So my grandmother bought her ticket and went with me.
Did you see the question about the mermaid hair?
The mermaid hair.
Your hand spun. That's what they're talking about.
The mermaid hair. Hold on one second. I have hand spun out
Cubby
somewhere.
to your left. Cubby to your left behind you.
This?
Right there.
Where's the hair? I'm looking. Where is it? Mermaid. I want to see the mermaid question. Is it way up there? Did I miss it that far? I see. What is the purple one? Green is my favorite color. I'm a redhead. Look at my last name and then had. Okay. Family opera. I want Phantom. However, are you doing today? I voted Fifth Avenue. Love, love, love Phantom. My parents took me to Phantom. We're all about Phantom. Oh, wait. I can barely choose color for a single blanket, let alone, nope, a set of yarn to sell. Kudos. Oh, thank you, Casey. Yikes, heavy. The cubby on your left. Crochet hook. There it is. What is the mermaid hair? It's driving me crazy. I had to find it. I'm so sorry. You mean this right here? Is it mermaid hair? Let's find out. I mean, I guess it would work as mermaid hair. For sure. Okay, let me get it down here so you can see it. This is hand spun. So this is out of our lovely fiber that we sell. This is Super Floof, and it is in Henson and Oz, and it is in Mithril, actually. So I spun the two separately, and then I went ahead and applied them together. I was a little concerned about the gray with the pink and the bright green, but I really love how it turned out. It really toned it down. I'm very excited to make something out of it. It's so soft, you guys. Like, I cannot tell you just how soft this is. Oh, did I see it at Fifth Avenue? Yes, I saw it at Fifth Avenue. Oh my gosh, why did I not put two and two together what you were asking me? I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Yes, I did, which is the perfect theater to see it in. Rent was awesome to see in high school right before it went on Broadway. I saw Rent twice. I saw it when, oddly enough, right after Michael Jackson died. It came, like, the movie had been out for a while, and they redid it, and the original parts of the original cast came back for it. And I remember that's when I got to go see it, and I loved it. And I was in my 20s, and then I saw it again in my 30s. And I think I've told this story to you guys before, and it broke me because I went with TK and step kiddos, and we took them as a gift for Christmas. And we're sitting there watching this show, and I'm so irritated because all I can think to myself is, pay your damn rent. Like, you've been living here for a year, rent free, good on Benny. Like, pay your rent and be a grown up. I'm sorry. And it broke me because I went, oh, I'm an adult now. This is really upsetting.
I'm upset you even talked about this damn show.
TK hated it. He hated it. He can't stand it. I looked at him at intermission. I said, so what did you think? Because he only went for the kids. And he looked at me. He's like, well, it's not what I expected. And I was like, no. And he goes, no, it was worse. And I was like, oh, that's fair. Speaking of handspun, for a gelato wrap. Oh, yes, do it. Okay, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna get into let's do some stretches.
It's time to stretch.
Okay. Look at that kitty cat stretch. I'm just gonna roll our shoulders. We're not gonna do big stretches today because I've been crocheting a little bit, but not a lot. Saw Wicked in high school once. It was for a choir field trip. So I'm just rolling my shoulders back. I saw Wicked. So when Wicked first came out, I was obsessed with the book. And I waited at the record shop for the soundtrack to drop, for the original Broadway recording to drop. Picked it up, fell in love with it. So the first time it came to Portland, my mom and I went, and we both loved it. The staging was great. The costumes were amazing. The performances were phenomenal. Um, but I only saw it that one time because shows are really expensive anymore. I was really nervous when the movie came out, especially because it was a part one, and the first part was the same length as the whole show. And I am I'm a show snob usually. I'm not gonna lie, kids. Like, I'm not a fan of Sweeney Todd the movie. Not a fan of the Phantom of the Opera movie. Um, I really liked Wicked. I liked it better than the show, and I know that that takes my little thespian musical geek card and brings it way down. But man, everybody was just so good. The pacing was good. I felt like the length really made it so that you could feel these characters develop more and you could see these relationships between each other become a thing more organically than just going from music from song to song to song, which is what happens with the musical or with the stage version. And you can forgive a lot of stuff with live productions, right? Like a lot of stuff, even storylines that have a lot of holes in them, and I feel like they really covered their bases with this. So I enjoyed it. You're craving Captain Crunch so bad, but you know we'll only want one bowl, and I hate wasting food. I love peanut butter and Captain Crunch, but it kills the top of my mouth. Okay, I feel better. Much better. Okay, good, 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 good. I really want to tell you guys what the other shows we picked were. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I have to have TK give me the heads up on that or the thumbs up on that, though. Like, I know I'm being impatient, but I just want to tell you what the other 6 are. Because that's the thing. Here's the thing, kiddos. The 6 that we have given you the patrons to choose their patron exclusive colorways from, the other 4 are still going to be part of the box set. They just won't be on Kitty Glitter or they won't be on Super Floof. So just keep that in mind. Oh shit, I forgot that I was actually supposed to be doing real work here and not just single crochets across. I'm a goon. So that one goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think right there. 2, 3, 4. One more. Musical geek here who prefers Phantom of the Paradise to the movie version of Phantom of the Opera. I love Phantom of the Paradise so much. I can't go. Technically, it's not. It's so good. So good. So good. Rocky Horror is not on the list. I know you guys wanted it. I love you all, but we already did a Rocky Horror box set. What's Phantom of the Paradise? Oh my gosh. TK, am I allowed to play a trailer? I don't think I'm allowed to because I'm on YouTube. I'll make you guys a deal. I will post a trailer to Phantom of the Paradise on Discord after the show, or TK can do it right now if he wants to. It is a loose interpretation of Phantom of the Opera, but it's more of a rock opera. It's really crazy, and I don't know really how to explain it other than it's more horror and not really sci-fi per se, just weird. If you took the vibe of Rocky, like the weird, funky vibe, Rocky Horror, and you took Phantom of the Opera and you made them make out under the bleachers, full tongue, but over the bra, you'd have Phantom of the Paradise. It's really good, and the music's amazing. Yeah, we'll definitely get that posted because it's a great little cult classic. Your favorite musical movies across the universe because I already knew the music. That is a fair statement. I love that movie actually. I don't think TK's ever seen it, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong about that. Okay, so we're gonna go down below. Remember, we're decreasing one of these. So we like that. Then we're going to go into the next one. Do it again, like that, and we're good to go. Excellent. And then I think it's 6. 1. Oh my gosh. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. If you can't tell, crochet is not my strong craft. Not the way that that knitting is. There you go. Very good. That is very specific, BK. I mean, you know, Fost, fair. I remember when TK did a watch along on Discord Family of the Paradise, and I kept thinking of Bugsy Malone because Paul Williams did the music for both. Because Paul Williams is a magical, magical man who I think is really just a Muppet in disguise. Is he a man or is he a Muppet? I'm telling you, he's a Muppet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's those 2 right there. So we're going to go right into this guy right here. I think that's right. Oh, it's so hard to tell. No, we're going to, I lied. We're going to do this again. Where are we? We have to decrease. I keep forgetting the decrease. You guys, I'm so busy talking to you guys. I'm not paying attention to what I'm making. Which, I mean, ain't that the way of it? And now I have that song stuck in my head. Cool. There we go. I was a good kid in high school, according to PK's description. Great. You were all great kids in high school. I'm sure of it. Okay, so real quickly, because we kind of have a little bit of a short show because can't go super long past what we would normally do, even though we started a little later. I do want to give a shout out to our patrons. Oops, wrong way. They're that way. They're right here. Hi, patrons. So if you are a patron, a litter mate over at patreon.com/bosskitty, we just want to give you a shout out and a quick thank you. Our patrons, they are absolutely amazing. We love to thank them with small little things like being able to vote on patron exclusive colorways, mini sets. They get early releases to our box sets. We do a craft along or a craft night each month, and they're actually going to get an extra show this month. If you're a Hazel's hero level, you get a free shipping code that you get to use all the time. We have levels all the way as low as the $1 level, which is Zuzu Zealots, and it goes all the way up to Hazel's Heroes, which is $25 a month. Which, if you're at Hazel's Heroes for 3 months in a row, you get a really cool tote bag. So we just want to give you guys a quick shout out, tell you how much we love you. If you are interested in becoming a patron and helping us out, you can go over to patreon.com/bosskitty today. Thank you very much, guys. And from there, we're going to go straight into, because I almost forgot about it, the wheel. Just kind of shove everything in there, right? So we have a lovely new wheel. The wheel is a little different this time around. Basically, the way this works is it's not for just one person. Where's that blinky, just in case? It's for everybody. So you'll see on here, we have dad jokes. We have adject animals. We have P-Stream, which is a patron stream. We have a flash sale. We have, I think that's everything that's on there. So I'm going to spin. If I land on Blinky as an example, then we let Nightbot pick a winner, but only if Nightbot is open for one thing. I don't think he has it open. Give me 1 second. One moment while I make sure that Nightbot is open. Oh my goodness gracious. Why am I not logged in to Nightbot? What is happening? What has happened to Nightbot? Well, we'll figure this out. I'll figure out a way to pick a winner if that's where we land. But let's go ahead and spin and see what happens. There it goes. I'm like, why hasn't it spun? Of course it landed on Blinky because I said that. Well, I I have Blinky right here. TK, I do need you to come in here for a second because we are having an issue with Nightbot. Don't think it'll choose a winner, but we can check to see if it'll work. So for those of you who don't know how Blinky works, basically what happens, just 1 second, guys.
$20 says this is pilot error.
It's always pilot error. Hold on. Behold, Nightbot.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, where does it say login?
Just here.
Top one. Okay, so they have changed their website, though. I'm not crazy.
Sure.
But now I need to wait like 5 minutes for people to chat it up, right?
No, tell them when.
Yeah, so we'll do the Blinky roll at the end of the show. That way you guys have some time to chat it up so that there are actual people who are in its thing. So start chatting away. We'll do it probably here in about 5 or 10 minutes. And I just type ! winner, right?
Yeah, anybody that chats in the next 10 minutes.
Anybody who chats in the next 10 minutes will be eligible for the Blinky roll. What is Blinky? So if you are picked, got it right here. If you are picked, I'm going to roll this D20. If I roll a natural 20, you will win a free skein of yarn. And it's going to be a free skein of Forest Park in BKDK. When I say free, I mean free. You get the skein of yarn. You get the free shipping and handling on said skein of yarn. I will send it right off to you. So chat it up with us. Make sure you get something in there, even if it's just Blinky or you are awesome or cats are stinky. I don't care. Whatever you want to say. As long as it's not super rude, you guys. It's been a hot minute since we've done a Blinky roll, right? So just chat up for a little bit and then we'll go ahead and pick a winner or a contestant. And we'll go ahead and do that Blinky roll. In the meantime, we're going to do a different giveaway in the meantime because we got to let, that do its thing. We're going to go over to Discord. You guys have had time to do your votes. I'm going to put the inset up. There we go. Remember, we had a make-along for fall and winter with the, where you had to use hand-spun fiber. So we have the Diagonal Hat by Miss Monster with 5 hearts. We have the Barley Hat from Miss Monster with 5 hearts. We have Bubbles, Cured Shift Knit in I Love Trash with 8 hearts. Fox Goddess has the hat that she knit from Handspun Clockwork and Reborn in Fire. Is Flames that she won on the BK show a year ago with 8 hearts. Knit and Craft's Traveler Crew Neck has 5 hearts. Knit and Craft's Tessellated Vest in BK Soot has 5 hearts. The Trove Sweater has 8 hearts. Oh my gosh. And the Tilda hat has 6 hearts. We have a 3-way tie. So this is what I'm going to ask you guys to do. I'm going to put a different emoji on those 3. Are you guys ready? We're going to put Hazel's face on them. I want you guys to go in to those 3 that have Hazel's face on them and vote for one of them, please. So we'll go ahead and do the Blinky roll and show and tell, and then we will wrap the show up with whoever is the final winner from those 3, because I cannot do a 3-way tie. I could do a 2-way tie maybe, but not a 3-way tie. So go ahead and go into Discord and make sure that you go vote for those and use the Hazel's little emoji. She's right here, you guys. There she is. Yeah. I've reacted on all 3 of them that way, so you can go ahead and go in there and just vote for your favorite. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do show and tell, because I think it's that time. Yeah, we're pretty close. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up to the top, and we are going to start with Elizabeth, who made a total of 4 Pokeballs. Her newest hooded scarf is in the making, and she modified Bag O' Day pattern. Okay, so here are the Pokeballs. They're stinking cute, you guys. She made 4 of them, and they're perfect little circles. I love it. What am I making? I am making, it's called Big Skulls, and it's by Sixel Designs, Sixel, and it's a pillow. You can kind of see it right there. So these Pokemon balls are adorable. And then here's her newest hooded scarf that she's making. She modified the Bag O' Day pattern for it. It's beautiful. I love the colors. It goes from this lovely purple to this gray purple to this really muted purple gray. It's beautiful. You can't see the category in the Discord anymore. The category is, if you're looking for what I'm talking about, if you head over to Fiber Arts and Crafting, it's the Mal Complete Objects Fall Winter. It's the last one in Fiber Arts and Crafting. Okay, so here's this again. It's just absolutely lovely. Fox Goddess. My heart's for my coworkers at Joann's. Oh no, that's right. Joann's is going out of business. And my painting rainbow shawl is creeping along. Shawl has all BK yarns, and I'd go faster if I wasn't squishing it all the time. These are so cute, and it's really sweet of you to make these for them. I love them so much. They remind me of the poison apples we did. And then this is lovely. I'd love to know what skeins you're using. It looks like you've got some of that single skein or single ply kitty glitter in Coraline or in, no, that's in Timey-Wimey maybe, I think. I can't tell. For the main color. And I remember you got some of that. And then, yeah, this is beautiful. I love the way it looks. There's a lot of texture going on in there. Samantha, this is my finished artwork from Day Program. Beautiful. I love your color choices and how you put them together. And then here's her finished Boggy Creek blanket that she made. I really like your color choices in this too. I like that the multicolor is in the middle and gives it a lot of depth. You had to get the one box to rule them all. I love it. Bubbles, missing stream tonight. Made sure to bring my knitting on my trip. Yay! Oh, this is beautiful. This is that piece that she's doing that she's trying not to pool with. I hope your trip to Oregon was nice and easy. I know you're not in here right now. Samantha, here's the finished flags that you did. Love it. I like the purple on the base of your flag. And Crochet Hooked. I need one more cake of the pink for ribbing and the strawberry cardigan will be finished. The red tweed hexie cardigan will have this blue tweed for ribbing and decorative joining. Oh, this is beautiful. I love, it's just so vibrant. And the fade and from one color to the other is beautiful, just gorgeous. Same with this. The tweed is nice. And look at those babies up there, you guys. Oh, I love Joann's too. I'm super sad about it. Miss Monster, most recently started sock whip, most recently finished socks, doll sweater using discontinued BK red Rockadoodle. These are so pretty. Is this a BK color? Is this Tonight We Ride or whatever my Hocus Pocus color was? Because that's kind of what it looks. If it's not, that's what it looks a little bit like. It's really pretty. I like the way it's pooling. If it's not my color, it's gorgeous either way. I mean, you know. You had to push a down arrow. Oh no. Oh no, the horror. These are so pretty. I love the pooling on these as well. And then I saw that you were doing a lot of stuff with brat dolls. I didn't realize that you were dressing more dolls, and I love what you're doing with them. I saw the dress that you made with the kind of speckles on it, but this is really great. It's super sassy. It makes me kind of want to bring Rockadoodle back, which we've thought about doing, but just calling it something else, like pinup or something, because it's kind of that 50s red lipstick color. Morning Rose, this is the ribbon I'm currently working on. The warp is made of embroidery floss and the weft is crocheted cotton. And it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. What are you going to use this for? It's absolutely beautiful. You're always surrounded by furry babies. Pixie Punk, 1 and 2 made a reversible drop stitch shaped top when we had temps under 60 degrees. 3, working on a very slightly modified flax for myself. Put books in the detail areas for visibility. This is cute. I love the stripes with the drop stitches. It really gives it a lot of depth and a lot of different texture. That's the word I was looking for. I think it's really cute. And then here is your flax. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Yes, I see what you're talking about. So the flax sweater is a tin can knit sweater. It's a very basic raglan sweater that can be done in a t-shirt like she's doing here. It can be done as a heavier sweater. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. And so she's taken that pattern and she's adjusted it so it's got slits in the sleeves. It's really cool looking. It looks like they cross over, you guys. This is going to be gorgeous when it's done. The resistance. Oh, I like that too. That's good. Vicky working on the Bahama wrap TL yarn pattern. Chunk trying to help, and finished Rainbow Ridge scarf also TL, and Chunk once again trying to help. This is so beautiful. I love this single ply. It's really lovely. It looks like it's got some silk in it. Hello, Chunk. Making biscuits. Aw. Oh, these colors are great too. This looks so cozy. Like, I can't tell you. I'm so ready for spring, but this would make me want to bring winter back. Knit and Craft. I just finished my first sock for round 1, Sock Madness. Congratulations. Oh, these are crazy. Look at these, you guys. It's a half and half. Sock Madness has really just outdone itself these past few years. Like, they're not fucking around. Ah, those are really lovely. I like the color contrast too. And then JK Knits, a cat in a hat and a sheep on the hat. The sheep Heidi. Adding the original recommendation Shetland yarn from Jameson and Smith. Probably one of the most expensive hats I've made. On the bright side, I have enough yarn to make 2 or 3. Oh my goodness. They look great. Oh, look at that face. Just want to scritch the heck out of it. That's really beautiful. And I'm glad you're getting some much needed R&R in there, even if it's every now and then. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that right off, because I think it's time to do a blinky roll. So let's see here who our winner is, or who our contestant is. That's a better way to put it. You guys ready? Okay, exclamation mark, winner. We're going to see who it's going to be. The winner is Op282009. Congratulations. This D20 roll is for you. I haven't done a blinky roll in so long, you guys. Oh man, no pressure. I feel my stomach drop. I'm excited. Okay. All comes down to this roll right here. Best of luck. That's a 17. That's a good flippin' flip. It's a really good roll. It's just not a 20, unfortunately. But in most cases, I mean, that'll get you where you need to go. But congratulations on the chance, right? And I got to roll Blinky, which never happens anymore. For those of you who are wondering why we call it Blinky, that's why we call it Blinky. Okay, so that's one down. Let's go ahead and get back over to Discord. Yeah. We're going to come on down to here. Pop this back up. And we're going to come up here. You guys ready? So finalist 1 was Bubbles. Bubbles Kirchhoff knit in I Love Trash has 3 hazels. 3 hazels. Fox Goddess's hat, which she did in Clockwork and Reborn in Fire, has 7 hazels. That's a lot of hazels. If anybody's wondering how many pounds of hazels that is, that's 140 pounds of hazel. She was a big kitty. And then finally, Knit and Crafts Trove Sweater with BK Tea Time, Larkspur, Radish Souffle, and Angle of Eternity has 7 hazels. You guys are freaking killing me right now. Ah! Oh my gosh. Well, shit. I guess I'm going to give out two gift cards because I don't have anything else I can do at this point. So congratulations to Fox Goddess and congratulations to Knit and Craft, who both will receive $50 gift cards to BossKittyShop.com. No, it's okay. Honestly, they've won 2 different ties at this point. I can't do that to them at this point. I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't happen that often, right? Like, we went from a 3-way tie to a 2-way tie, so I'll take it. So congratulations to both of you. I'll get those out to you in the next day or 2. Just give me a hot second. What else do we have? What else? I'm thinking hard. I think that might be it, you guys. So once again, lots going on. Remember, Final Frontier, Jesus. Forest Park is 15% off in the shop through March. In April, we're dropping the mini skein release for our patrons. It's like 4 or 5 mini skeins. I don't remember how many. I have to look. And they will be themed after like the Fey world, and they will be jewel toned with some undertones, and they're gonna be really, really lovely. You're gonna absolutely adore them. They are patron exclusives. You have to be a paid tier patron, so make sure you have gone over to bosskittyshop.com, or I'm sorry, patreon.com/bosskitty and signed up. The musicals box set will be released in June. Before then, though, we will be at Knit and Craft in Washington for local yarn shop day. That's the end of April. And then we will be heading to Sonoma, California to Noma Knits for Knit in Public Day, and that is in June. So just keep those things in mind. We will be back next week, actually, for a patron exclusive stream. It'll probably be about an hour long. It'll be next Wednesday, the 12th. As far as I'm aware, I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. And it won't be a craft along. It's going to be just like this, but it's just going to be patron exclusive because I owe them one. And then after that, we will be back on the 19th for our normal stream that we do with you guys. And then we will do our craft along on the 28th of March, which is a Friday. So just keep that in mind. You guys have a show every single week this month if you are a patron. If not, then you have one every other week. We love you guys. We hope that you are having a wonderful time. If you are in the Pacific Northwest and going to Rose City Yarn Crawl, have fun. Maybe I'll see you there. If not, go have fun doing something else then. Get in the garden, go out and enjoy the sunshine if you've got it, or bundle up and enjoy the snow if you're still dealing with that. Love you all. And I heard a little kid, maybe like 7 or 8, tell my friend the other day to be fucking good. So that's what I'm going to say from now on instead. Have a great week and be fucking good. Bye, guys.